Welcome back to the Navy Sports Magazine. Time to shine the light on Navy women's basketball with Navy's Ciera Hertelendy. Nobody sees everybody sees the finished product on ESPN Plus, or when they come to the arena to watch the game, they don't see the part where everybody gets back at 1 a.m. and then has to get up for class the next day here at the academy. What's it like right now, day in the life of a Naval Academy basketball athlete?
So you actually just caught us after, coming back from our game from Lehigh last night. So we rolled in around 11:30 last night. And then this morning I actually had to get up for our monthly team captain leadership breakfast. So I was up around like 6:15 this morning. And then I headed over to class for a couple periods. I'm actually on my off period right now, which is nice. And then we got practice at lunch, more class in the afternoon, and then probably film sessions afterwards, and then hitting the books and then to bed and wake up and do it all over again the next morning.
I was going to say, I don't think we respect what you all do as athletes quite enough, especially at the academy, with knowing what we know about those late night road trips and having to get up the next morning. Now, obviously, a great challenge lies ahead. In 2 days, Army comes to town for an 11 o'clock tilt on Saturday. Are the emotions different for that game? Is that myth or is that fact? Because obviously from the day you arrive, especially as an athlete, it's go Navy, beat Army.
Right. No, it's definitely, the rivalry. There's definitely a different feeling. We get amped for it, but we also try not to psych ourselves out too much. And Coach Taylor was just talking to us yesterday. This game, win or lose, it counts the same as any other game we play as far as like ranking. So it is different. It is, we're going to be playing in front of, they want like 1,000 mids at the game. So it's going to be a fun atmosphere, and it's definitely going to be hype, but we just got to, mentally remind ourselves that it is just another game, and, we're just trying to win like we do every other game.
Obviously, you've been here pre-pandemic, so you know what it's like to play in front of a crowd, but just playing in front of fans this year at all, after what you all went through last year, what has that been like to welcome fans and see those people back in the stands?
It's great. I love it. It definitely makes games more enjoyable when it's not a quiet gym, and you can hear other voices and hear people going crazy when we're playing well. And, the bench feeds off of that too. We try to create our own energy, but it's even more fun when the fans are in it too. So, it's been great having fans back, and that we've been able to do that this year.
The people that have played on this team over the last couple of years have been through quite a lot, quite frankly. Down the road, you all are going to have some great stories to tell at reunions and things of that nature. But what's been the challenge to get through all of this? And I'm not just talking about the pandemic, but as a senior, when you get to the end of the journey, there are some that are still with you, some that are not through the attrition of the academy. But what's been the challenges to get to where you are right now, just a few months away from commissioning?
I think just dealing, figuring out different ways to deal with the adversity of, people leaving the team, things not going your way, and it's all things that, the things that happen are things that we can't control, but, just being able to control your mindset. And, there's definitely been times where I myself have been like, in a funk and just not, in the right mental headspace, but I just kind of rely on my teammates really to get me through it. They're my best friends at the academy, and I love spending time with them. And at the end of the day, like, they're the reasons I'm still doing this. So, and the reason I enjoy showing up and doing this every day.
I was going to say, I know it's a great challenge just to be a student at the academy, but to be a student athlete at the academy, playing at the highest level, at the Division I level. Has that experience been everything that you thought it would, or has it been even more?
Well, it's always been a dream of mine, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity to be here. And it's definitely been more than what I've expected. As far as like adjusting to the lifestyle, but as much hard work you put in it, it's still that much rewarding on the other side. And it's so special to do this, and not everybody gets to do that. And I just, continuously remind myself, so when things are going um, or not going my way, I just remind myself that this is a special opportunity, and I'm lucky to be in the position I am today, and to have continued it, my entire career here.
This institution prides itself on developing leaders, preaches leadership. You know how much it means to be a captain. What's it like to walk into that captain's breakfast at 6:15? That's a pretty exclusive group. Not everybody gets to be in there. And I'm not even talking about the quality of the food that you get to eat too at that time. But just to be able to walk into that group, look around the room and see you're amongst some exclusive group of people. What does that mean to you?
I'm very honored to be in the position I am. I never thought I'd be in this position, but I'm very thankful and honored. And, walking into the room and seeing all the different captains from the different sports, they're all great people. And I love, walking in there and learning different things about everyone, and learning, the leadership styles that they have within their team, and how I can incorporate it with my team. And, we just learn from each other, and it's all great stuff every morning that we have those breakfasts. And I enjoy being a part of them.
How much has the kid from Inwood, West Virginia changed in the 4 years she's been at the Naval Academy?
A lot. I've definitely, I feel like I've matured a lot, just in so many different ways. And I was always like the type of person who was more reserved, never really like was outspoken, but um, being here has definitely changed me. And I focus a lot more on the types of relationships I build with people, and like, um, creating a kind of deeper connection with people, which is something and I never really did. I never really took the time to like learn about people, but now that I have been doing that, I enjoy it, and I just like love talking to people, like anyone I run into.
What are you most looking forward to with Saturdays? You guys get a chance to face off with Army one more time.
Yeah, it's the last home Army game for me. I'm just excited to have, family and friends there watching, and then of course always a great rivalry, and we hope to sing second. That's the goal. So.
Amen. Hashtag sing second. No doubt about that. See, I appreciate the time this morning. I know you guys got back late last night. We look forward to seeing you guys on Saturdays to take on Army.
Thank you for having me. Have a good one.